Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Good morning, everybody. This is Terry Fan. As you can tell, it's the new year. This is 2010. And I'm going to start off by making my first DVD of wrestling review. And I'm going to let y'all guess. But so far, one has been requested, so I'm going to review this one. Give me a moment. Let me move all these DVDs over so I don't tip them over. That'll be behalf of my first YouTube wrestling video of 2010 to 2010, and they all tip over. Yep, I got a video request for the greatest superstars of the 90s. It was requested by Wrestling Sessions. A quick shout out to him. He's gonna get a plug, and his video link, his channel link will be in my subscription box. Great picture of Shawn Michaels with the old World Wrestling Federation title. Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H, Undertaker, Hollywood Hogan. The 90s saw these icons become household names as professional wrestling explode onto the pop culture scene, and the Monday Night War was drawing close to 10 million television views per week. Now fans can relive that era with the greatest superstars of the 90s. This 3-disc set is packed with profiles of 15 of the biggest stars, as well as 16 great matches from that era, interviews, and more. This 3-disc set is a 3-disc DVD set, and it features the superstars as follows: Shawn Michaels, Yokozuna, The Rock, Kevin Nash, Owen Hart, Ric Flair, Mick Foley, Hulk Hogan, Triple H, Bret the Hitman Hart, Mr. McMahon, Eric Bischoff, Paul Heyman, Lex Luger, Sting, Razor Ramon, Undertaker, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. The matches include are Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Undertaker for the WWE Championship, United States Championship match, Sting versus Bret Hitman Hart, strap match, The Rock versus Triple H, Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair, and dozens more. I am so happy about the cover. You got, in my opinion, four of the biggest stars of the 90s: The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and Bret Hart. Let me show you the inside. They went all out on this DVD. This is a great DVD. If you don't have it, you need to get it. Despite all the blurs, but it is what it is. You got Hulk Hogan, Razor Ramon versus Diesel, The Undertaker, Yokozuna winning the WWF title, Sting, Shawn Michaels versus Vader. Let me show you the disc. First one's orange, second one's red, and the third one's maroon. I'll show you the book. I'll go ahead and read you all the matches after a minute. Each chapter starts with Shawn Michaels, and it tells his history as well, from the smallest champion to the largest. Yokozuna, we're talking about the history of Yokozuna. He needs to be in the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. So, Samoan culture, The Rock, drawing the casual fan, women of the 90s, sexy and tough, Kevin Nash, battle for superstardom, Owen Hart, fun-filled memories, Ric Flair, and famous figure, Mick Foley, the quest for success, not so great stars of the 90s, the revelation, Hulk Hogan, attitude and conspiracy, Triple H, technicals, Savage, Bret Hitman Hart, pop culture phenomenon, Mr. McMahon, Eric Bischoff, and Paul Heyman, the total package, Lex Luger, the It Factor, Sting, the bad guy, Razor Ramon, Respect, Undertaker, a rebel, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, this is disc 1, by the way. They tell great profile stories on the superstars. And just be forewarned, half the clips will be from past DVDs like Hulk Steel Rose and the Monday Night War. Special features includes Razor Ramon's restaurant vignette, Undertaker builds a coffin for Yokozuna in its entirety. They show all the clips from the events leading up to the Royal Rumble 1994. Bret Hitman Hart New Generation vignette. I was very excited to see Owen Hart inside a steel cage. That was one of the best promos ever. Shawn Michaels press conference before WrestleMania 11. Hunter Hearst Helmsley's promo. Snobs. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's snobs. Mankind and God created mankind. His promo that he did in the 90s. Nash, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, modern day gladiators. The Hart Foundation reunites. Basically, it has a clip of Bret Hart reuniting the team together with British Bulldog and Owen Hart. DX reenacts the Montreal incident. It was wrong, but it sure was funny. The Rock reads Stone Cold Steve Austin's eulogy in its entirety, other than Shane attacking him from behind. And they got Stone Cold remembers the Shot Master. It was funny. Okay, now we're going to disc 2, and the rest of the rest of this DVD is full of matches. Like Madison Square Garden, November 30th, 1991, Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair. This was like a week after the Survivor Series when Hogan lost the title. And as we all know, The Undertaker won that match, and it was a good match. It's just, this was a good match. You got Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hitman Hart, WWE Championship, November 25th, 1992 at the Survivor Series. Great match, as they always put on, really. King of the Ring, June 13, 1993, Hulk Hogan versus Yokozuna for the WWE Championship. That's a match that's rare. That's hard to find. I was very excited to see from WrestleMania 10, March 20th, 1994, Bret Hitman Hart and Owen Hart. That match is a classic. And you get a rare match on here as well. Diesel versus Razor Ramon for the Intercontinental Championship, Superstars, April 13, 1994. A great WCW match with Sting and Vader for the International World Heavyweight Championship, Slamboree, May 22nd, 1994. And you got Royal Rumble, January 22nd, 1995. Bret Hart versus Diesel in a good match. Alinda Blaze versus Bull for the Women's Championship on Raw back in 1995. It was a good match, and at least they were some good wrestlers at the time. Alright, this 3 is In Your House. All the title matches are on the line. You got Yokozuna teaming up with British Bulldog, who was Owen Hart's replacement at the time. But Owen Hart got to play in the match against Diesel and Shawn Michaels, two dudes with attitude. In Your House, No More Contenders match for the WWE Championship. Shawn Michaels versus Owen Hart. That's a classic match. SummerSlam 1996 with Diesel and Vader versus Shawn Michaels. Another classic Shawn Michaels championship. He was on fire in that year. SummerSlam 1997 with Mankind versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley in a violent steel cage match. From Nitro, August 4th, 1997, you get a WCW Championship match. Hulk Hogan versus Lex Luger in a good match. I was happy to see The Undertaker versus Stone Cold Steve Austin's 1998 SummerSlam match on here. I was looking everywhere for that match, and I was glad to find it. It was awesome. One of the best championship matches, in my opinion. Halloween Havoc 1998 was the United States Championship. Sting versus Bret Hitman Hart in a great match. And the match I thought was okay, but I didn't care for was from 1999's Fully Loaded Triple H versus The Rock. Overall, it's a great set. I give it a 9 out of 10. And if you don't have it, you need to get it. This was requested by Wrestling Sessions. Thank you all for watching, and take care.